Information: Israel's military says it identified 6 rockets launched from Lebanon that apparently fell inside Lebanese territory. The army said Monday that Israeli artillery returned fire into southern Lebanon. Air raid sirens sounded in a kibbutz near the border, and residents were instructed to prepare bomb shelters. The incident took place near the site of protests staged along the Lebanese border Friday. In one incident, protesters breached the border fence and entered Israeli territory. Israeli troops fatally shot man who was later identified by the Lebanese militia Hezbollah as one of its fighters. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel will continue to strike terror targets in the Gaza Strip after a week of fighting with Palestinian militants. In an address, after meeting with top defense officials, Netanyahu said Monday that Israel will continue to operate as long as necessary in order to return common security to all Israeli citizens. The fighting broke out May 10, when Hamas fired long-range rockets at Jerusalem after weeks of clashes in the Holy City between Palestinian protesters and Israeli police. The protests were focused on the heavy-handed policing of a flashpoint sacred site during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan and the threatened eviction of dozens of Palestinian families by Jewish settlers. The United Nations says over 38,000 Palestinians have been displaced in Gaza by Israeli airstrikes, and more than 2,500 people have been made homeless because their houses were destroyed. From the Ma World we also have some news. A new lightweight champion was crowned in the UFC 262 main event as Charles Oliveira's miraculous story continued to evolve as he captured gold for the first time in his career after spending more than 20 fights and 11 years with the promotion. Oliveira